Chinese robots have taken over the moon. They've been crawling across its dusty surface for years now, diving into craters, scanning mysterious regions, and sending back samples of rock and dust unlike anything ever seen before. And in those samples, the Chinese discovered something new, something that could transform not just how we see the moon, but the future of life on Earth itself. The strange thing about the moon is that the more we learn, the stranger it gets. Earth is already weird compared to the other rocky planets in our solar system. Its relationship with the moon makes no sense. Venus has no moon. Mars has two, but they're tiny, smaller than the city of Chicago. Jupiter, meanwhile, has massive moons, but Jupiter itself is 318 times bigger than Earth, and somehow, its moons are about the same size as ours. It doesn't add up. And that's why we keep studying. When Apollo astronauts brought moon rocks back in the 60s and 70s, scientists were stunned. The lunar rocks were identical to Earth's. That shouldn't happen if Earth and moon form separately. The only way it makes sense is if they were once the same body, torn apart by an ancient collision. The leading theory, called the Big Splash, suggests a Mars-sized planet slammed into Earth billions of years ago, melting both worlds into one fiery ocean, until a chunk of the Earth was blasted into orbit and became the moon. But theories are only theories. And that's where China steps in. In 2019, their Chang'e 4 mission landed on the far side of the moon, the side we never see from Earth. This had never been done before. Its rover discovered rocks that appeared to come directly from the lunar mantle, buried deep inside for billions of years. That was new. Then, in 2021, the rover even photographed a strange cube in the distance that had the internet buzzing. Was it an alien monolith? Nope, just a rock. But not before sparking a global wave of curiosity. Then came the real breakthrough. In 2024, Chang'e 6 returned with samples from that far side, an absolute first in human history. What scientists found was shocking. The rocks looked nothing like the near-side samples Apollo had brought back decades earlier. They were lighter in color, thicker, and stranger in texture. More importantly, their volcanic makeup told a surprising story. Some of the rocks were incredibly old, 4.2 billion years. But others were much younger than expected, meaning the moon stayed active much longer than we thought. This discovery shakes the foundation of the Big Splash theory completely. Meanwhile, on the near side, China's Chang'e 5 targeted the Ermaker Dome, an ancient lunar volcano. The samples from there turned out to be just 2 billion years old, the youngest ever found. That was proof the moon wasn't the dead rock we once believed, but a world that stayed alive and molten for far longer. And inside those samples, something even stranger appeared, a brand new crystal never before seen on Earth or the moon. The Chinese named it Chang'e, and locked inside was helium-3, a rare element believed to be the holy grail of nuclear fusion. If humanity ever masters fusion power, helium-3 could mean unlimited clean energy with no radioactive waste. And there's plenty of it on the moon. But that's not all. They also found traces of water, not hidden deep in shadowy polar craters, but right in volcanic soil. Actual H2O molecules, bound into lunar minerals. This means water might be spread more widely across the moon than we ever thought. For future astronauts, that's everything: drinkable water, breathable oxygen, and even rocket fuel. Suddenly, the moon isn't just a rock, it's a resource. And that's the bigger picture here. For China, the moon isn't just history, it's the future. Every robot they land is more than a science experiment. It's a blueprint for human survival. Apollo astronauts walked the surface for just a few days. If we want a moon base, if we want industry and settlement and launch pads to Mars, we need to understand this place in detail. And right now, it's China who is doing the work, pulling secrets from both the near side and the far side, rewriting everything we thought we knew about our closest neighbor. The moon still holds mysteries, but one thing is certain: the race to unlock its secrets has already begun. And this time, it's not just about footsteps in the dust, it's about the future of humanity itself.